In this episode, Standing Still for 2 minutes, Left Shark, and Purple Rain talk about the Super Bowl halftime show performance.
And on the flip side, we unveil a new segment called Cheers to You, where we shout out all you unsung heroes who put your shopping carts away at the grocery store, hold the door open for everyone, and those garbage men that work hard every single morning. Mike, hit the music. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Funny Business Podcast, the only podcast where two brains somehow only make half a thought. But we are here, we are refreshed, we are recharged, we are rejuvenated, we are filled with so much joy, we're going to explode and give it all to you. I really didn't think that one through in my head before I said that. Take it away, Mike.
I'm just ready to explode, man.
Okay. Yeah.
What's that one SpongeBob quote? I'm just getting so excited, I think I'm going to explode.
Yeah, we did not
Something
eat pies, exploding pies before this.
Yes.
So, how are you?
I'm great. First full week back in action, ready to get going with another episode of the Funny Business Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Still feeling that gratitude, of course, from the wonderful event that happened 2 weeks ago. We won't go into it. But, Matt, there's been a lot of things happening in the world as of late. A lot of bad, but maybe good. Some good.
Hopefully.
Matt, I'm sure you saw with one of the biggest, not biggest, but one of the largest times when people are viewing television. That is, survey says.
Emmys.
Nope.
Ryder Cup.
It's sports.
Ryder Cup. Football.
Nope. Yep. You're getting closer.
Okay. The whiteout.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
The Super Bowl, Matt.
Super Bowl, yes. Oh, I was thinking something recent that just happened.
Oh, no. But Matt, did you see the news of who was announced as the Super Bowl halftime performer for Apple Music?
Have you seen this, hear about this? Yes, I have.
Have I seen, heard?
You seen this, hear about this? It's a South
You
Park.
heard? You heard?
You heard?
Who is it, Matthew?
None other than Bad Bunny.
Si, senor. Tell me your thoughts. Quick takeaway from Bad Bunny.
I don't know a ton of his songs. However, he is the second most streamed artist, I believe, of all time. I believe that's a fact, and that's funny as a science, so you can't fact check me. And while there's a lot of people maybe I've seen not pleased, it makes sense if you know, because he is so popular worldwide. The NFL is really pushing international games on us every week. I had to watch the Steelers at 9:30 this morning.
Oh.
Or past weekend. Yeah, they played in Ireland. 9:30.
They played in Ireland.
We've already had Brazil. We got Germany, London. So it makes sense. They're trying to grow the game.
I had a conversation with Jenna this morning while we're having some breakfast, as far as it seems as though ever since Apple has taken over the Super Bowl halftime performance, that the last year that they did it, it was Kendrick Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one is Bad Bunny. And my comment was, I thought as though it seems they are trying to bring in I'm gonna have a lot of hot takes. People that aren't like skyrocketing like Taylor Swift, but they're not heard of, like insert random band here. Like they're in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not saying that like, I know, like hot take, but like not like rising up like a Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift. Somebody like in the middle that like you could either know them or don't know them.
Yes. Well, I think a lot of people know Bad Bunny and Kendrick Lamar.
That's what I think. But do our parents know?
Oh, if you're a white male between the ages of 45 and up, 55 and up, you are furious right now.
Yeah,
absolutely furious.
It's upsetting.
It's it's horrible for society. I'm excited. He's probably gonna be pretty good.
I should text my dad if he knows who Bad Bunny is. I'm gonna do that in the middle of
the
episode.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm gonna do that.
You know what? I think your dad knows who's. Yeah, I think he does.
What's the over and under if my dad knows who Bad Bunny is?
Well, it's either yes or no.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. What's the yes or no of I don't bet.
Yeah, you don't say. I also saw a lot of people. So I did hear a rumor that Taylor Swift wanted to be paid to do the Super Bowl halftime show,
Which is
which is
not statistically, but reported that you do not get paid for the halftime show.
correct because the NFL says you get so much exposure, and she was like, "I don't need the exposure. I want the money." Good for her, by the way.
Exposure bucks.
Standing on business. I also saw a lot of people wanting Metallica, which was interesting, and that would have rocked.
So my father-in-law, Steven, went to the Metallica concert that was local to him.
That's awesome.
He went both days. He said it was the most amazing experience he ever had.
That had to be great. But like, remember the good old, not good old days, but the great performance we had of like the Who and all these like rock bands that have done the Super. No, you don't remember the Who?
Who?
I'm not going down. Not going down. Nope. Not doing that. But there is like bands do really well at like the Super Bowl halftime show. Like, was it the Chili Peppers came out once?
The lukewarm Chili Peppers.
The lukewarm Chili Peppers came out. So yeah, interesting choice. I think it'll be okay. I think he's a good performer, so I think that part would be cool. I'm going to learn more Bad Bunny songs. People seem to like them. So
he's got a catchy tune, you know.
He does, yeah.
So Matt, to celebrate the announcement of Bad Bunny coming to the Super Bowl, we are going to play a game. We are hopping into a BuzzFeed sports quiz article that was posted on February 2nd, 2021. And the quiz is, can you remember the weirdest moments of past Super Bowl halftime shows?
Definitely, there's one that stands out. Let's see how good I can do.
Yep. And before we get started, I'm here to follow up breaking news. My dad does not know who Bad Bunny is.
We'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that. So, all right, Matt, are you ready? It is multiple choice.
Yeah, let's bring it.
Follow up to the breaking news. I should have expected this. This is how my dad texts. He says, Phil has played his songs I have heard.
Oh, okay, good. All right.
Yeah. First question. What cartoon character introduced Travis Scott during the 2019 halftime show? Was it A, SpongeBob SquarePants, B, Squidward, C, Johnny Bravo, or D, Lizzie McGuire in animated form?
I believe it was SpongeBob, and that is going to be my final answer.
Incorrect.
Was it Squidward?
It was Squidward.
Really? So I think that was the year that we all thought we were going to get Sweet Victory, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it blue balled us all there.
Yeah, because why am I forgetting his name? The creator of SpongeBob passed away.
Steven Hillenburg.
Yeah, Hillenburg. All right. Squidward, tennis balls. I mean, tentacles had everyone's same expression to the Maroon 5 halftime show.
Yeah, that was Maroon 5.
What did Shakira do, which became an internet meme, but was actually a traditional Arabic expression of joy? Wagged her tongue while yelping, slid across the stage, tap danced, or did a standing backflip?
I believe it's A. Final answer?
Wagged her tongue while yelping?
I believe so.
That is correct.
Yeah, I don't know how I remember that.
So I will do my best to try to impersonate this
Oh boy.
this GIF. But she's doing this to the okay.
Are you gonna twerk right now?
No.
Okay.
No, she was doing this.
Yep, that's good. Let's clip that. I like that.
Clip it, chat.
Good job.
Yeah, clip it. All right. Matt, the next one. What did Lady Gaga do while she jumped off a staircase to conclude her halftime performance? A, gave the camera the double birds, so flipped off the camera.
Mm-hmm.
B, caught a football. C, blew kisses. Or D, spiked a football.
I don't remember this. I do remember she started on the roof.
She did.
Yeah, that was awesome. But what did she do? I'm going to go with caught a football. Final answer.
That is correct.
Nice. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And then she caught it, jumped off, and then the fireworks went off. So
yeah, that's right.
Next one. What was running behind Chris Martin to kick off Coldplay's halftime show? Was it A, bulls, B, dogs, C, shitless? Oh my God. It's late night recording, ladies and gentlemen. Shirtless football players still wearing their helmets and pants, or D, fans?
Fans. Final answer.
Correct.
Oh, look at me.
Yep. So they charged the stage while Chris Martin sang in front of them. So if you remember or recall, he was kneeling while everybody was running towards the stage.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay. Next one, Matt. During Katy Perry's halftime show, what song was she performing during Left Shark's dance routine?
Uh,
Was it California Girls, I Kissed a Girl, Teenage Dream, or Baby Shark? I know this one.
see,
I know this one.
I thought it was Firework, but that's not a choice. So I think it's California Girls. Final answer.
Incorrect.
Damn.
It was Teenage Dream.
Why can't I think of that melody in my head?
You make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. The way you turn me on. I used to have a shit ton of Katy Perry on my iPod back in the day.
Katy Perry's got some bangers.
She got some bangers.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite halftime show, too, on top of Bruno Mars.
It's up there. Bruno was good.
Yeah, he's really good. Oh, speaking of, what rock band performed with Bruno Mars in his first 2014 halftime performance? Is it the Red Hot Chili Peppers, 30 Seconds to Mars, Hawthorne Heights, or Green Day?
Am I overthinking this? Yeah, it's Chili Peppers. Final answer.
Correct.
Okay, I was overthinking that for like half a second.
Lukewarm Chili Peppers. All right. For Beyonce's halftime show performance, she sang on a stage made to look like it was between two what? A, Batman symbols, two B's, like the letter B, faces, or stars.
I have no idea. So definitely not Batman symbols. I cross that off the list, and I'm going to go stars. Final answer.
Incorrect.
Was it B?
It was faces.
Oh, really?
Matt, I don't know if you remember this one. During Madonna's performance, what did a man in a toga bounce on and off of while she danced? Was it the trampoline, a pogo stick, a tightrope, or the stage?
Tightrope? Final answer.
That is correct.
Yeah, I kind of vaguely remember that.
Yeah, there's quite the gif.
That was an interesting halftime show.
Yeah, well, we're here.
Yep.
We're digging back a little more. Bruce Springsteen decided to do a power slide across the stage during his performance, but ended up hitting a player, the camera, the mic stand, or all of the E Street Band.
Shout out Aunt Lois. She hates Bruce Springsteen. Every time I hear his name, it's all I think of. So I'm between the camera and the E Street Band.
Okay.
I'm going to go mic stand. Final answer.
Incorrect.
Was it the camera?
It was the camera.
Damn.
He went full crotch. The gif is him running and went totally full crotch into the camera.
I don't remember that. And that feels like that's an all time like halftime show moment.
I remember this next one. During the Black Eyed Peas performance, what famous guitarist did Fergie sing next to? Eddie Van Halen, Slash, Eric Clapton, or Keith Richards?
That would be Slash. Final answer.
Correct.
Yep. That was a great
remember,
performance.
Do you remember the song they sang for bonus points?
Oh, man.
Do you know the band that Slash performed in?
Yes, he was in ZZ Top.
Okay.
And the only ZZ Top song I think of is Sharp Dress Band.
Okay. Close.
Am I?
Think of Guns N' Roses.
Sweet Child of Mine.
Correct.
Yeah, there we go.
I was thinking, I was like, oh, he's going south. He's going the wrong way.
Just let me cook.
Let him cook. Which is pretty impressive, the ZZ Top.
Yeah.
Good for you. Okay.
Yeah.
During his set, what Foo Fighter song did Prince cover? Pretender, DOA, Times Like These, or Best of You?
I love the Foo Fighters. As far as bands go, maybe my favorite band of all time. It's got to be Pretender, right? DOA, sound familiar. Times Like These, I could see Prince doing, but I'm going to go Pretender. Final answer.
That is incorrect.
What is it?
It is the Best of You.
That's also a good one. Very underrated song.
All right. Oh, cheapers. Who didn't make a special appearance during Janet Jackson's halftime show for Super Bowl? I'm trying to do the Roman numerals.
Yeah.
3 X's, a V, and 3. So either I think it's 5, 6, 7, 37.
That sounds about right. Yeah. Who didn't make an appearance?
Who didn't?
Okay.
Nelly, Jessica Simpson, P. Diddy, or Snoop D-O-double-G.
Okay. Well, we all know Justin Timberlake was there.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So Snoop. Final answer.
Snoop. Correct.
As a guess. Wow. Good for me.
All right. Justin Timberlake did a tribute to what late artist? Michael Jackson, Prince, David Bowie or Whitney Houston?
Well, David Bowie just died recently, as did Prince. So I'm going to say Michael Jackson. Final answer.
Is incorrect. It was Prince.
Really?
And he did Purple Rain.
I don't remember that.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay. I like this one. If you remember your culture, you'll remember this one. What did Michael Jackson do for about 2 straight minutes before starting his halftime show? Stand still, scream, spin, or moonwalk?
So I want to say moonwalk, but that's too obvious, or am I overthinking this one again?
I'm going to say that would be incorrect.
Okay. I think he just stood there.
Correct.
Yeah. Which is so iconic.
Yeah. So that was the first. So they've always done these like weird halftime shows, but this is when they really dedicated the time to have like a performance. And of course, Michael Jackson was the first one, and 2 straight minutes, and the crowd was just going nuts.
That's when you know you have aura. You can just stand there and people just hype you up for 2 minutes doing nothing.
Yeah. So I guess he asked the sound guy to wait until he took his sunglasses off to cue the music.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. I remember this one. What giant animatronic thing did Katy Perry ride on to start her halftime show? Was it a lion, a tiger, a bear, or a statue of Missy Elliott?
Definitely not a statue of Missy Elliott. I think it was a tiger. Final answer.
Incorrect. What you think? I got the eye of the tiger. It was the lion, actually.
Really? That's where my head went.
Yep, me too.
The tiger.
All right. How did Lady Gaga enter her Super Bowl halftime show performance?
Oh, interesting. I wonder how she did this.
Riding it on a horse.
Nope.
Carried it on a throne.
Nope.
Broke out of an overly frosted cake.
Okay.
Or jumped off the roof and rappelled in Mission Impossible style.
She sure did the last one.
Correct. All right. We got a lot here. We're getting into the times where we didn't watch the Super Bowl, Matt. So
okay.
For Jennifer Lopez's segment of the halftime show, she danced in a feathery cape of what country's flag? United States, Cuba, Puerto Rico, and United States.
Puerto Rico. I'll answer.
Just Puerto Rico?
I believe so, yes.
Incorrect.
Is that Puerto Rico and the United States?
And the United States.
Damn.
What was the 1995 Super Bowl halftime show?
Okay.
Jeff Goldblum's scatting, a trained dog show, a tribute to the 1990 film Apollo 13, or a live-action Indiana Jones show?
Oh, well, very good. Was it the Apollo 13 tribute?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Incorrect.
Yeah, bad guess.
It was a live-action Indiana Jones show.
That was my second guess.
I did have a individual tell me that I was too young to watch Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, wow.
And I looked at this person directly. I said, yeah, where he takes the rock, flips it with, the shrine, and then all of a sudden the rock starts rolling toward it. It's like, yeah, I've seen that before. Thank you very much.
Yep. It's a classic.
It's a classic. Prince performed Purple Rain all while what was happening? A fan fell from the rafters onto the stage.
Ooh.
It was raining. His microphone didn't work, or it was snowing.
I want to say it was raining. Final answer.
Correct.
That one seemed easy. That was self-explanatory.
Yeah. Apparently the rain was real.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
So, in her 2012 performance, Madonna shuffled with what popular music duo? Outkast, the Blues Brothers, LMFAO, or Daft Punk?
Oh, okay. So Daft Punk did do a halftime show at some point with someone.
They were part of it.
Part of yeah, not their own.
I remember we were in high school.
Yep. And I don't think it was Outkast. Yeah, let's go Daft Punk.
Incorrect.
Damn.
It was LMFAO. It was the Every Day I'm Shuffling.
Oh, yeah.
And
what happened to those guys?
Red Foo, I think, had a song released recently. That's the one with the kind of hair is that? Is that alfalfa? No. Mohawk?
Afro?
Afro. Thank you.
Alfalfa.
So Red Foo, last song came out was 2016.
Oh, wow.
Last album, I should say.
Those guys fell off hard.
Yeah.
They had like 2 years of fame. That was it.
It was definitely quite the experience.
Same with the Chainsmokers. Very quiet.
Yes. Matt got a 10 out of 20.
Okay, I'll take it.
You were just booed at the Super Bowl, but you did score better than 73% of all the other quiz takers.
Oh, well, then they can suck it. So, respectfully.
Respectfully.
Yep. With love. All right. So, we are going to slide on in the second half of the show. I did forget to update Person of the Week. And that's on me. I was doing some adulting when I came home from work today. I had to pay rent for this month so I don't get evicted already.
Oh.
And I had to change my address, which I just keep forgetting to change my address and everything. That's a pain in the ass. That's what they don't tell you about moving.
Mail forwarding.
I did that. I did that last week.
Okay.
And I signed up for informed delivery.
Dude, it'll change your life.
It's life changing. Yep. Maybe a tad too many emails, I would like to say.
Informed delivery?
Maybe a little bit. I'm getting like 3 a day.
Depends on if you're getting packages a lot or not.
Well, right now we are moving. Yeah. But today's segment is brand new. It is an idea that came from Mike, texted me over the weekend. However, Mike was gracious enough to allow me to come up with the name, and Mike has not heard said name of the podcast yet. So we are going to slide on in to the second half of the show. Brand new segment. Cheers to you. So how Cheers to You is going to work. Mike, would you like to kind of explain the basis of this segment? I don't want to take credit for it.
No, it's okay. I appreciated you listening and opening up, and hey, 285 episodes in, and we're still evolving in the way that we should. So how this came about, which I'm glad you didn't like spoil it because it was one of them, just to make sense, was it's an opportunity for Matt and I to cheers to or thank or show our gratitude to, let's just say, the unique people and humans that not necessarily are in front of us, but more so keep things moving. I will get into my thing that I suggested to Matt. So how it all spurred from is, when you go to the grocery store and you need to get eggs. And you typically, when you get the egg carton, Matt, what do you do when you get the egg carton?
Check to make sure they're not cracked.
You check to make sure they're not cracked. Matt, when has there been a time when the eggs have been cracked?
Very, very rarely. It's never happened to me.
It has happened to me, but it's been at a different store. So what I'd like to cheers to is cheers to the person or people that delicately places eggs in the fridge at the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, you may think to yourself that, well, Mike, that's a simple task. Well, not when you have cartons and cartons and cartons of eggs that you got to fit in the fridge and you got to delicately place them in, and then you got to stack them and then make sure that they're not toppling over on each other. So here's to the people or person that delicately places the eggs in the fridge at the grocery store.
I don't think that's an easy job. It's not easy, one, because they're easy to break, but two, if you do like mess up a bunch and then it gets back to your boss, it's very easy to know who did that job. It's like, hey, where's Carl? What happened with the eggs this morning?
Looks like the yolk's on them.
It's hard to avoid. Yeah, that was a tough one. That was bad. That was one of your worst ones.
Okay, that's fine.
Would you like me to go next?
I feel like this is a good riff back and forth.
Okay, I like it.
Unless you would like otherwise.
Nope, I'm good. I'm going to pull it up. I have a few for today.
Ooh.
I would like to cheers to you, the guy who follows the sidewalk rule with his significant other.
Aha!
Yeah. Like, that's the sign of a class act guy. So for those that don't know, sidewalk rule, when you are walking on a sidewalk next to the road, typically it is very gentlemanly like to walk on the side of the road. In case a car comes, it does not hit your companion.
Or person.
Or person, yeah, it's true. It could be a friend, it could be anyone, but it just shows that chivalry is not dead. Will never be dead because we obey the sidewalk rule.
Correct. Ever find yourself when you're like starting to walk that like you try to make your way through?
You mean like purposely make sure you're on that side?
Purposely make sure you're on the outside.
If I forget for like a half second, I'll make April switch.
Yeah.
Like
I will literally stop and I'll let them go forward and then I will keep walking.
Yep, 100%.
Matt, I already liked how you're so embracing the segment already. So
you said it. I was like, yeah, that's perfect.
It's amazing. So, okay. My next one Matt, this happens, I think, every week. Let your mind wander a little bit as to where I'm going to go.
This happens every week. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, got some thoughts.
Matt, we generate a lot of garbage.
With that, we do.
And so the cheers to you goes to cheers to the garbage people.
Yeah. Yep.
I ask myself this all the time. Can I or could I be a garbage man? And of course, I keep meeting with hell no. But somebody has to do the dirty job.
Yeah, that is a dirty job.
That is a dirty job. I think Mike Rowe was a garbage man at one point.
That show was freaking awesome. Loved that show.
So yeah, cheers to the garbage people.
Yeah, it's a thankless job too, because and I know some cities are like worse. Is your place like you can't put your cans out until a certain time?
I think we just typically put both trash cans out and then they come the same day.
Yeah. So I know there's like where my one uncle lives in the city, they can't put their can out until like at least 6 p.m. So
Yeah.
if it's like 5:30 and they're driving and like park authority drives around, that you will get a ticket for putting your can out too early. It's crazy.
Stupid.
Yeah, so dumb. But yeah, they deal with a lot of shit and it also smells, so it's probably not enjoyable.
No. You know what makes me think it'd be fun is the times when they get on the back and they hang from the back and the truck just goes.
That does kind of seem fun.
Seems fun.
Maybe I'd like to try it for like a day, see what it's like. But they're also up early.
Yeah.
Very
Crack of
early.
dawn.
Yeah. All right, Mike, we're gonna go back to the grocery store.
Ooh.
But this time we are not going to give thanks to. Well, no, we're not going to give thanks to the employees of the store.
We don't give anything.
I would like to cheers to you, person who properly puts their shopping cart away in the parking lot.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, it's an unsung hero. Don't be that person that just leaves it in the middle of the parking lot in a space next to your car, so it bumps other cars when it's windy. Take the 5 seconds, walk, put it in the return cart area. Makes everybody's life easier. So if you are someone that does that every single time, cheers to you.
It's always so nice when you return the shopping cart and then you just see other people like get it. It's like, yes, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah. You know what's also fun? When you go to return it and there's not a single cart in there, I launch that thing.
Oh yeah.
Just send it into like hyperspeed.
I'm already so grateful. Matt, this has probably happened to the both of us at one point. Chivalry is not dead. Let's put it that way.
Correct.
So cheers to the person who holds the door open for, unfortunately, anyone heading into the building. Anyone and everyone.
Mm-hmm.
We find ourselves many times when we're holding the door open and it seems like one person is going to go by, but then it's a second and then a third and then a fourth and then a fifth. And then a sixth, and then a seventh, and then it's like, oh man, like I gotta go in and I gotta catch up with the people that I came in with originally. But very hospitable, very kind. What an amazing person.
Yeah, absolutely. You remember the running joke at college that like we came up? I think there was actually like a radius rule that went around campus. Forget what the distance was.
So my little time in higher ed, the joke that I shouldn't say the joke, but the phrase that people will hold the door open for you, Matt, that's not just our alma mater.
Is it everywhere?
I've heard that so many other places.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
It's a gimmick.
Yeah. I mean, it's a polite thing to do, but because you can't be that guy that makes or a person that makes eye contact with someone else and then closes the door on them. It's so awkward. If you run into them later, like in that building, it's tough.
Yeah.
Tough look. This is my last one, but if you have another one, I'll come up with another one on spot.
Okay.
Do you have another one?
I don't.
Okay, all right. So this is my last one.
Suspense.
All right, this is my last one. Cheers to you, person who doesn't interrupt someone while they're telling a story.
Oh, thank God.
There is nothing worse than when you're trying to tell a story and you're like, even if you're like 90% done, and then you get interrupted and they start saying a story of something similar that happened to them, or they just interrupt the story regardless. Let me finish. I'm not done. I would like to say my full story before you give feedback.
For some reason, my TikTok was scrolling on my For You page of like how to deal with people who interrupt you. And one of the phrases that you can say, which is pretty staunch, but one of the things you could say is like, I'm really curious as to what you have to say, but I can't hear that unless I finish my story.
Oh, Wow.
Yeah.
That is nuts on the table right
No.
now.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, it's the worst.
Mhm.
And it just shows like you're not really listening
Not
all the
listening.
way because
Yeah.
you're just thinking of your own story in your head.
I truly there was like something else that came up too. Like, I'm going to, not have to, but maybe an addendum to it. Cheers to the people who read your emails.
Yeah.
There's this one that somebody was saying again on TikTok that I like at the bottom of my email, I write, if you get this far, reply just to me saying banana. So I know that you read it. And then they'll go into a meeting like, oh, like, do y'all read the email? And everybody's like shaking their head. And the guy's like, no, you didn't. No. And then like the people who did are like laughing because they obviously did what they were supposed to do.
Yep. Yeah, it's like the age old test that you do in like 4th, 5th grade, where the first line tells you don't do any of the directions until you read all of them. And then you just continue reading the rest of the directions, and kids are just filling it out because they're not reading directions.
Mm-hmm. Which is unfortunate because a lot of society is following step 1, do it. Step 2, do it. Step 3, do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's typically how things work. That was Cheers for You, Mike. Great idea. I like that one a lot.
Thank you.
I think we can take that a lot of ways. And cheers to you, and cheers for us for taking the time to notice.
Yes. If you have something to cheer about, feel free to let us know on social media. You can find all that good stuff at beacons.ai/funnybusinesspod. Mr. Matthew.
Yesh.
What is your advice for the good people, the coworkers of the funny business world?
Do not procrastinate, and specifically do not procrastinate when it comes to, let's say, like doing chores. So if you buy something for like to replace something in your house, just do it right then and there when you get back. Or if it comes in the mail, do it that day. Don't keep putting it off because then it piles up and then you'll forget what you have to do. And then it's just inconvenient for everyone. So let's keep up on our chores and don't procrastinate in all that life, but specifically with like house chores.
Is this a weird indirect way of you talking about mowing the grass?
I weed whacked yesterday. Yeah.
Was that procrastinating?
No.
Careful now.
We had bought blackout curtains for our bedroom, so it's
Ooh.
not like as bright right in our face when we sleep.
Yeah.
I forgot to put them up for like a week.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, woke up this morning, it was nice and dark in there. So it was worth it.
Yeah. Trust me. It's nice having blackout curtains.
Yes, and not black light curtains.
I was going to say something stupid like, oh, like, see, yo, ugly ass, wake up. No, Matt's pretty. Matt's very pretty. Am I a pretty girl?
Okay, and on that note.
All right. Well, that concludes this wonderful time and wonderful experience. And until the next time, we'll see you all in the next episode.
Stay safe, everyone.